Getting set for championship action at New Texas Pro Wrestling Rodeo. Thank you all for joining us. Chris Russo sitting ringside alongside Johnny Bedlam. Mike Bennett making his way to the ring. This is fantastic. This is what New Texas Pro is all about, bringing the absolute best talent here to Houston, Texas.
Mike Bennett, a man who has done it all in this industry, been everywhere there is to be. He has come to New Texas Pro Wrestling to give our champion, Mysterious Q, the biggest test of his reign, his over 500-day reign as world champion here.
Certainly a lot to unpack in this match. Mike Bennett looks ready, looks determined to end that reign. There's a reason why Mysterious Q likes to come out to this song by Nas. It is all about respect to this individual, respected talent. Mysterious Q has been trying to make a name and wants to continue to make a name. And in his eyes, the only way to do that is to go up against great talent like Mike Bennett.
When Mysterious Q won the New Texas Pro Wrestling Championship against J.J. Blake back in September of 2019, think about that, Russo. Almost 2 years, Mysterious Q has been at the top of this company. When he won that title, he knew that his journey to make a name for himself, not just in Texas, but around the country, had to go up to another level. And he's been up against the likes of AJ Gray, Calvin Tankman, Gino Medina, but the man facing him in the ring tonight might be his toughest test yet. But you gotta think, Russo, could this be a situation where Mysterious Q has everything to prove and Mike Bennett has nothing to lose?
You go to Steven Steller in the ring. I can't help but just look at the face of Mike Bennett. I mean, that is a man knowing, just hungry, wanting to bring the absolute best out of his opponent here, especially when there's something as prestigious as the New Texas Pro Championship.
Every time someone wins that championship, their name is etched into the side plates of this championship belt. Mike Bennett looking to etch his name into New Texas Pro history and New Texas gold. But if anybody has anything to say about that, it's Mysterious Q.
What is there to say that hasn't been said about Mike Bennett?
Mysterious Q
Mind games.
showing
Mind
some
games.
sportsmanship, but showing him he's not going back down from someone who's been everywhere.
Mike Bennett, most recently right now at Ring of Honor, time in the WWE. I mean, in Japan, in Mexico, you name a marquee wrestling organization, Mike Bennett has been there. And the things that Mike Bennett has picked up in his long and illustrious career, it's going to be things I'm sure Mysterious Q has never even seen before.
I've been in the ring with Mysterious Q before. Like we mentioned earlier, it was the first champion versus champion match here at New Texas Pro. And he brought it. He brings it every single time he steps in, but make no mistake, so does Mike Bennett. He's a miracle to pro wrestling, that Mike Bennett.
The fact that Mike Bennett is even here with us today, competing at the level that he is, it is a damn miracle. It is unbelievable. He has had a very public face with the bout of the demons, with drug abuse, the things that he's had to go through to get clean, to stay clean. And he wants everybody to know that if anybody can overcome it, right? If he can overcome it, anybody can.
When you battle demons like that, chops to the chest don't mean anything. You fought stuff that's way beyond physical pain. So Mike Bennett is as tough as they come mentally. So he's sure as hell going to be tough physically. I hope Mysterious Q is ready for that.
It's about a 30-pound weight difference between the two men. Oh.
If you look at the physique of Mike Bennett, that looks like a lean and mean 220.
Gotta love an irresistible force and an immovable object here.
Two men trading blows. We're not even 2 minutes into this matchup. And Mike Bennett grabbing the head of Mysterious Q. Mysterious Q mirrors him and hits the ropes and hits a shoulder tackle of his own. These fans are pumped for this championship match.
Talk about a blue chipper, especially in 2021. Mysterious Q certainly rings true in that upper echelon of names to be on the lookout for. At WrestleMania weekend in Tampa, we're talking about game changer wrestling for the culture. We're talking about New Texas Pro over there. We're talking about IWTV. The man made an absolute name and a certain level of buzz that has come out of it that's opened a lot of eyes.
Yeah, you mentioned that Tampa weekend. I was lucky enough to catch live Mysterious Q and Ryan Davidson for the New Texas Pro Championship, and those two brought it. Some would say one of the top 10 matches of the weekend. Watch out here, Russo. They're coming our way to the commentary table. Slamming the head of Mike Bennett off the apron there.
Oh. Don't take your eyes off of Mike Bennett for a second.
You got to keep your head on a swivel, not just in triple threats, but also in big-time matches like this, Russo. And you mentioned that world-traveled experience of Mike Bennett. It shows in those shots he's given to Mysterious Q. Those are battle-tested strikes. And again, the thud, the impact.
Breaking up the count. They just want to keep fighting on the outside. I mean, this is a fight. Forget a wrestling match. This is a fight. This is what Mike Bennett has seen and studied in all the matches before this one of Mysterious Q.
And if I had it my way, I'd say let him have it. Let him go at it on the stage here. You know, these two are fighting for the biggest prize in this company. Let them do whatever they need to.
Soften each other up. Make Mysterious.
Oh,
get the heck out of here. What? The crowd is moving out of the way. Oh, my gosh. Oh, good grief. He's going for a pile driver on the outside.
A pile driver on top of the stage, Russo.
Holy dear Lord.
My God, the neck of the champion might be broken after that pile driver, Russo.
Or the tailbone of Mike Bennett.
Gotta wonder how much that took out of Mike Bennett himself. He looks like he's writhing in pain also.
I don't know how smart that was of Mike Bennett to take out Mysterious Q, But in order for Mike to win, got to bring Mysterious Q into the ring.
Yeah.
Can't win on the outside.
As much punishment as he's dished out, he's got to get him in by a count of 10. Otherwise, this is all for naught. Mysterious Q just rolling down the ramp there.
Hey, use gravity and inertia.
Mysterious Q might be in trouble here. He hasn't moved. He hasn't moved since that pile driver. Mike Bennett looks to be.
I mean, that takes a lot getting, landing on your tailbone there on the unforgiving steel.
You got to think when you land on your tailbone, even on something like a leg drop, Russo, the shock absorbed by not just your tailbone, but by your leg muscles and your neck and your spinal cord. It's got to take it out, especially on a surface like the steel stage up there.
Oh, my gosh.
Mike Bennett.
This may be still enough. Look at that Mike in the middle of the ring. I guess the champion cover here.
Oh, and Mysterious Q at the last second finding the grit, the strength to kick out. That nasty pile driver would have put away most men.
This sort of style that Mike is bringing into the ring, he mentioned earlier to me that this is a new Mike Bennett. This is not a sports entertainer Mike Bennett. This is the, you can call it strong style, you can call it the real professional wrestling. This is what Mike Bennett has always wanted to do and is now going to show the masses that this is how he wants to fight.
Sometimes getting to the top makes you realize that you have to go back and find yourself, find your true self and your true way of battling.
Wow.
And Mike Bennett seems like he's doing just that right now.
Again on the neck, and again a cover by the challenger.
A big exploder suplex there to Mysterious Q. As you mentioned, Russo, Mike Bennett getting back to his roots. He's doing things that he's been known to do over his career and dissecting the neck of Mysterious Q.
And that can cause weakness in the body.
If your neck's hurt, you can't stand, Russo. The fact that Mysterious Q is trading shots right now with a neck as damaged as his is pretty remarkable.
I don't think many people were expecting a technical showcase, but frankly, this was not something a lot of people also expected. Huge spine buster, another cover here.
And only a 2 count there for the Miracle. Gotta tell you, Russo, I did not expect the champion to be in such a predicament early on in this matchup. Mike Bennett taking every opening. Speaking of openings, though.
Wow.
A big power slam.
Hook of the leg, 2.
Big power slam caught the Miracle off guard, but Mysterious Q so close.
How much has been taken out of Mysterious Q? How much does this change the game plan that Mysterious Q came in with here? Now that there's looks to be holding his neck, a bum neck, back, something of the sort.
Well, Russo, everybody's got a game plan until they get dropped on their head. Normally the game plan you don't expect to get dropped on your head, but it looks like he's adapting pretty well as he delivers that shot to the chest of Mike Bennett.
Hitting a shot but not being able to immediately follow up, and that time given is allowing Mike to turn the tide potentially.
Slingshots him there onto the ropes, and a big kick from Mysterious Q. Is he gonna look to try and make a cover here? Hooks the leg.
Champion now.
Mike Bennett.
It's one thing to go through the list of names that you mentioned earlier, Johnny. But right now, this has been a match where we've seen Mysterious Q almost kind of fighting from behind, sort of backpedaling the entire way. This is very interesting, but potential could turn the tide right here.
It's not often you see a champion as an underdog, but it looks like Mysterious Q is in a little bit of a predicament.
But if Q can land this, look, a suplex, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, to the outside here, a struggle.
The struggle between Q and Bennett. Mike Bennett ducks the shot. Q gives him a back elbow.
Oh, boy. Oh,
And a German with a bridge. Cover.
look at that. Beautiful.
Only 2 there for Mysterious Q. And dueling chants here from this Premier Arena crowd. It's a 50-50 split.
Oh, Mike asked for it.
Mike asking for that shot. He's asking for more. Big shot. Levels Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett.
And for Mysterious Q. For Mysterious Q, could be a tremendous notch in the proverbial belt to get a win over Mike. But for Mike, there is so much fighting for so much more than just himself. So much at stake every time Mike gets in.
Here's the gut kick. Might be looking for that Falcon Arrow. Struggling to get Mike Bennett up. Then that neck might be coming into play. Can't seem to get Mike Bennett up. Oh, but drops him right on his face. If you can't get one thing, you got to adapt and find another. Oh. Q with a big John Woo drop kick.
Holy moly.
Sending Mike Bennett into that corner.
Watch out.
Oh! Russo, that's 250 pounds of man right there. Crashing into the face of Mike Bennett.
Well, the Mysterious Q is known to many at the Reality of Wrestling. Booker T's as the F-16 with fights like that, and now a cover by the champ.
You mentioned the F-16. They also call him the franchise man, and rest assured he came to play. Now he's getting a little more serious, taking off that wrist tape. Russo, as a competitor myself, you never want to see your opponent take off that wrist tape because it's about to get serious.
Maybe too much time there.
Oh! A super kick. It looked like to that injured neck.
Oh, I think Mike has got Q dead to rights. Huge DVD.
Huge DVD
wow.
there. Hooks the leg.
Challengers and a new champ in 2.
These two putting on a classic here. Every ounce of blood, sweat, all coming into play to win this new Texas Pro
Championship. You name a bodily fluid.
Another stiff chop. And another one. You got to be thinking Q's neck, his chest, probably unable to breathe as well as he wants to.
Mike lining up Q, dead to rights, man. Whoa!
Oh! Tiger feint kick, sweeps the leg, an Olympic slam! And he hangs on!
Now that is impressive. That is incredibly impressive.
Gets him racked up! F-16!
Cover!
Oh! Not enough. Russo Q tried to hit that F-16, was successful, but it wasn't enough to put away Mike Bennett. Q might have to dig deep into his bag of tricks here. He still has yet to hit that Q cutter, the Q cutter that won him the new Texas Pro Wrestling Championship.
And made a name for himself and a staple here in 21, just throwing out that Q cutter, taking out many. Whoa, whoa!
Big forearm there from Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett, a big brain buster.
Holy moly, right on that injured neck. Mike staying on top, not going for the pin, wanting to keep putting in the punishment. That may be it.
Giant
the leg
lariat.
is hooked.
Q showing the spirit of a champion.
There's barely any movement going on by the champ.
He looks a little worse for wear here, and Mike Bennett might be looking for the kill.
smells blood in the water. Absolutely, the prey. Who would have thought the champion would be the prey in this match?
Mike Bennett seething, looking for his opening. Nobody home there.
Oh.
A big pump kick from Mysterious Q. Could be looking for.
Oh my gosh, the package on that cover!
A small package driver wasn't enough. I told you Q might have to dig deep into his bag of tricks. He's pulling out all the stops here.
And yet still not enough to stop Mike Bennett. I mean, holy Toledo. This is out of control. Mysterious Q has never been pushed this far. We have never seen in his title reign going to this limit. How many gears, what new gear can Mysterious Q go into?
Oh, he's calling for something. He might have to take a 6th, 7th, or 8th gear here, but it looks like he's going into the high rent district. And this crowd giving energy to the champion. Could he be looking for it? Oh, and a spear!
Staying right on top of Q. Smart move, maybe another pile driver.
Another pile driver!
In the middle of the ring. The challenger might have him here.
And a kick out! Mysterious Q kicked out of 2 pile drivers. Oh my gosh, Russo, I'm on the edge of my seat here.
At this point, it's almost like Q's covering up like in an MMA fight right now. Can't do anything else.
Some dire straits, just trying to find a way to survive.
Oh, wow.
Out of it, could be looking for that Falcon Arrow. Oh, but a brain buster instead. You gotta think maybe the pressure on that injured neck kept him from fully executing the Falcon Arrow.
Certainly not enough there to be able to get over, even crawl over for a cover. So instead, the referee halfway to the 10 count. The crowd is eating this up, but for these two men in the ring, I mean, holy smokes.
Shots there.
Can't even stand up.
These two men have already given everything they have. Both men running on E.
This match may end on the knees there. Holy, oh.
A thunderous chop to the chest.
Words cannot express right now the way that these two men are attacking each other.
Wow.
Reckless abandon.
The shots from both of these men.
Oh, and Mike just continuing to batter that injured. No.
Every shot taking a toll on these men. Another forearm. Open hand slaps. Be looking for a lariat.
Wow. Taking down the champ. My God, what?
A kick out at 1 by the champion.
Mike, it can't believe it.
That energy bar might be full. Spinning discus lariat.
The champion covers.
A kick out.
I can barely catch my breath over here on this, Johnny. I am truly at a loss.
We are witnessing possibly one of the greatest New Texas Pro Wrestling Championship matches to date. Mike Bennett, Mysterious Q, putting everything they have into this matchup. Both men wanting to take home the gold. I could be looking for that Q cutter.
Oof.
A hammerlock DDT.
And now we look at Mike Bennett working on the new submission hold that he calls the process. Right in the middle. Made famous by Nigel McGuinness there, the London Dungeon. It's his take. huge torque right now on that tricep, that shoulder.
You gotta think that whole area of Mysterious Q's body is writhing in pain. He's been dropped on his head 2 times. That whole trapezius neck area. But he reverses it into a cover.
Roll up.
Goes for that Q cutter again. Spins him out.
Oh.
Again goes for it. Catches him. Q cutter. Did he go for it? Yes! He caught himself. Was able to balance himself.
Wow, is that another cover? It is.
Mysterious Q retains.
Johnny, what the hell did we just witness?
We may have just witnessed one of the best matches to ever take place in New Texas Pro Wrestling. Mysterious Q, Mike Bennett, giving their all for that title, giving their all for that 20 pounds of gold that's now still around the shoulder of the franchise, Mysterious Q.
That was a battle through every level of hell for Mysterious Q.
And Mysterious Q's over 500-day reign as champion continues. On his quest to be known as respected talent, Mysterious Q might have just sealed the deal with that one.
There is not a shadow of a doubt here as this match continues to be witnessed by the throngs out there on social media and here on IWTV that the buzz and the name that Mysterious Q continues to put out there for himself, it's only going to continue to grow.
Hold on, his champion and challenger now come back to their feet.
You cannot ask for a better title match than what we just saw. That was out of control, out of control. And Mysterious Q continues his almost 2-year reign. And folks, this isn't even the main event. We still have a women's championship match. I'm flustered. I can't even think straight.
We have a women's championship match and also a no-holds-barred match. Ruben Steele, Brian Keith. You thought that was a barn burner. That main event might tear the house down.